man.
Welcome everybody to what should be a memorable experience for everybody
Nice.
here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, you could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just
what's that, Wes?
into the playoff on the line as well. So
Que hola,
have been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Evan Austin can lick my balls.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bears offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
That's a fumble, bro. Oh, his knee was down.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Francis.
Ah!
That one is in.
Give me that.
The defender was right there, and it brings out the 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Ooh, gone. Touchdown.
Well, he's got a crease here.
No, yeah, okay. Sure.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So the UTSA
What's going on here, dude?
Offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he just throws it away incomplete.
He was open, too.
Anybody open is going to bring up 2nd down.
At least it looks like he was open.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Offense setting the tone early.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
Oh, he's gone.
The drive, they look to the right. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He is going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Francis. Under pressure, just lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside.
Bro, somebody, there you go.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. Have a third and goal.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And we're able to get him down.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, 4 people watching. No pressure, guys.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Touchdown.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this
come on, bro.
Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Gotta catch those.
Incomplete. Second down and 10.
And they come out in press coverage. Very next play.
Looking to pass. It's McCown.
Got
Look
him.
at this. He'll go deep again. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UTSA.
Ooh.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout.
What a dime.
Downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, You're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass here. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw.
Yeah, right, bro.
Grabs it on the screen. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Scanning the field, it's Francis. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? They're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Bears will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. That point heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Oh, what a terrible pass, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I think I can hear him.
What is up with my D tackles? They went out drinking last night.
Was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Hands off to the left. Tackle behind
They ain't
the
going
line.
nowhere, bro. You're going to kick another field goal.
So the counter play does.
That's what you're going to do.
Defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Unbelievable.
This good, short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a
I don't even know what to say.
I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept
Just going
attacking.
to tackle the referee here.
Came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Now they get set to kick it away.
Okay. You want to play rough? Okay.
Not very good field position to start here.
Look. These guys, bro. These guys, bro. Take a seat, big guy. We're going with the freshman. The freshman gets the call, folks.
Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Bro, I mean, you're
adjusting
just terrible defense, bro.
On 1st and 10, looking to
Or
throw.
not.
Looks downfield and connects with a
Great adjustment.
wide open wide receiver. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. And UTSA has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more
I didn't catch what Kyle said.
the more often he's going to cash in.
Now the all-important extra point. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Bringing pressure. A short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds.
Roughing the passer.
Solid gain, but there is a flag.
Roughing your mama.
So let's check this out. Egregious roughing the passer.
Egregious.
Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay.
He really just used that word.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Francis. Receiver makes the catch. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle.
That can't be roughing the passer. There was no one around him. There was no one around him. Yeah.
Ouch.
Let's have a look at it, Coach. Let's have a look at it, Coach. He threw. Look where the ball is. Where's the roughing the passer, Kyle? Where's the roughing the passer, Kyle? Kyle Higashioka. Where's the Donde está el rofengo, el pasengo? Terrible. This is terrible.
With the quarterback, an obvious call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Now they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
He touches inner thigh.
Opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays
That's
like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got a lane.
No, Terrell Davis.
And he runs it into the
Terrell Davis.
touchdown, Baylor.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Oof.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Get off.
Off the defender. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch.
That's why he's the Heisman Trophy winner, folks.
UT San Antonio. There was a foot race and he won it.
That one's for you right there, Wesley, right there. Rah, take a picture.
Slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
Which play, Kyle?
Getting set to kick the ball.
The roughing the passer play?
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Thank you. That was it. That was a really good play. And there's my D line.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Yeah. Every dog has his day.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Terrible camera angle.
He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. To throw, it's Francis. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Bears will come to the line to run the hurry.
What are we doing here? Okay.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Oh, shook me out of my pantyhose.
Pick up on that running play.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your
gonna play rough
to keep the defense honest. Now,
okay.
First a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
Let's go. Good defense.
Defender nicely that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, UTSA. Still no.
There's another one for you there, Wes.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Went after makes it a 15-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Porter.
Roughing the passer.
Made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
All right.
Quarterback rough.
Let's take another look here, Jim. That's the roughing the passer. That's the roughing the passer there. He's twerking on him.
He's okay. Automatic first down coming.
I hope he's okay, he says.
Looking to throw. It's Francis. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know,
that's terrible.
The offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made on the out route. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Throw it. Throw it. You got all day.
Deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of
The
situation.
Baylor Bears.
Doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
I tried.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12.
I'll balance it out, guys. I'll balance it out.
Has looked like well-oiled machines.
I won't just throw deep bombs all game. I just got to make sure this AI doesn't cheat me.
Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out.
I had no idea that video was playing.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And the Bears will kick it off to begin the second half.
I need to get this Smith guy out of here. Terrible kick returner.
Inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, good block.
He's past the 35.
Boom.
Breaks clear. End zone.
Try to run him over.
Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He'll be off to the races.
That was weird.
Stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path to run and pound Hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get...
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Hell no, I'm not gonna kick a field goal. Estás loco. Tú estás loco. Tú estás loco.
And the Roadrunners will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Tú estás loco.
Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Tú estás loco.
Pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh, holding your mama.
And he's brought down, but there is a
Kyle in the clutch.
Let's check out this call.
Oh, gosh, bro.
Stings to the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards.
This is risky, bro. This is so risky.
The Roadrunners will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it.
Suck my nuts. Suck my nuts. Suck them.
Roadrunners. This offense is still clicking. But the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Running back with the football. Powers through. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's Francis. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Bears will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's got some
wrong spin
on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people
he's
miss.
tired.
I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here.
Oh, come on, 72, you big doofy.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan is much more challenging to try to come up with that.
No blocking.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit.
He missed it.
And that is no good.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Remains at 15 after the miss.
Now you recruit a kicker.
Has the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here.
Gotta get those rushing yards to 100.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's got it on a crossing route.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. It's Francis. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Baylor. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That was beautiful.
He's got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
That was, I don't know what that was.
For a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Roadrunners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own.
Let's end it.
Attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, now they're faking injuries.
3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Roadrunners will have to...
Gave him too much time.
That's the afternoon for this offense.
Great punt.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket.
It's got to be holding.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Francis. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
.31 is...
Second down after that previous play.
Cooper's tired too. Great.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call for the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now.
Bro, let me call a play, bro.
Plays right here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that.
Unbelievable, at least, my friend.
Adjustment for this important play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The tight end has got it. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back.
Let's go.
It's a turnover on down. So this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you when I see you. GG's.